feel slightly awkward sitting here again. It's taken me a really long time to get back to the YouTube thing, and every time that I sit down, I'm like, okay, this is the one that I'll be uploading and putting back on the internet. But it just never happened. I think the past few months I've been kind of collecting a lot of footage and trying to gather the courage again to put myself out there again. I've been gone for 5 years of YouTube. I think it's even 5.5 years maybe. And it all kind of went randomly. I've stopped filming about 5.5 years ago. So Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah. I'm a graphic designer in Antwerp and I do a lot of fun stuff that I'm trying to share with you guys here. I've been gone from YouTube for 5.5 years or so. There were a lot of things happening in my life and it's been tough to say the least. And to me, YouTube has always been something fun. It's always been something that I enjoyed and also something that could help me get my mind off of things. But unfortunately, so much was happening that I couldn't really put any time and energy anymore into what I like to do. So I had to take a break, and then whenever I wanted to come back to YouTube, I felt self-conscious, I was in a depressive state, I was feeling overwhelmed, I was feeling underwhelmed. So there were so many things going on, and now I kind of have that drive in me again and that passion, I guess, to be doing things again with my life. So I have been filming for the past 5 years, but I just have not been posting. I have an insane amount of videos from the past few years, and I've always felt like, okay, so now it's too late to upload this. Now it's too late to put this out there. So basically what I'm trying to do is kind of do like a reintroduction video, tell you guys who I am, what I want to do, what my goals are for the next few years, and how I'm going to plan to get to there. Been on YouTube for about 9 years, even longer, I think. Wait, the math is off. My first video on YouTube was back in 2009. I think I started uploading regularly around 2012 maybe. I was still in high school and I hadn't stopped until 2020. So 8 years of my life is on YouTube. I do not think that every single video is actually like publicly available. However, I do have a lot of vlogs on here and it's mostly in Flemish, in Dutch. So for those who are wondering now, like, oh, why is she speaking English? Well, I've been speaking English for the past few years and also like in my work environment, and I've also found it just easier for myself to think and talk in English. I've always felt that I saw my analytics on YouTube go towards countries all over the world, but not so much in Belgium. And I got some questions from people through my DMs asking me if I was able to put videos online in English. And that's been on my mind for the past few years. But yeah, I just feel like it's easier for me to reach my audience in English. I also have a lot of people around me who are not Dutch speakers. So there's just so many things that made me realize like, okay, I need to change the language. Obviously during Corona, I hit a very bad rut. I was going through a lot of things at the same time. I had job loss, financial loss, moving out, all these things were happening. So what happened? Where have I gone for 5 years? People have been asking me, and I usually don't really know the answer because I just feel like one day I was still filming and then I just didn't have the energy to put it together, and then another week went by and another week went by and another week went by and it just kept going by and by and by and by. And then I've had multiple times when I was thinking like, okay, you know what, now's the time to put a video back online. Now is the time to try and reach your audience again. Now is the time to make something out of what you really love doing. But unfortunately, things kept happening and happening and happening in my life, and then time went on and on and on, and suddenly it's 5 years later, and life is life happens. So yeah, it's been a tough time, but then at the same time, I've also gone through a lot of fun stuff. I have been self-employed for 6 months back in 2023. I had amazing and wonderful opportunities That's also when I started working for Melbourne, a coffee shop where I'm currently working. I've also managed to finish my degree. I think I didn't go to school for like 4 years, and then I decided last year, you know what, now's the time to finish your degree. Go get that degree. Now I have my bachelor's degree, and I even filmed that process for you guys. But again, never show it online. So I'll be sharing all these little fun stuff and snippets probably in a video. I'm thinking of doing like a little bit of storytelling video with that because I'm graduated in motion and video special effects. So that's really cool. I've basically been collecting a lot of skills over the past 2 years. I've been trying to find myself again. I've really lost myself. I know that for sure. But yeah, I've really just been trying to find myself again, find that joy in the little things again. And I feel now has, like, the time has come for me to allow myself as well to enjoy the little things again and go through life with a healthy amount of confidence and not be so doubting about my own abilities and capabilities and what I actually am good at. At the moment, I'm still doing graphic design, branding, web design, and photography, like so all my client-based stuff. And aside from that, I still do have my web shop. That kind of has been going very slow and very quietly. So what I'm trying to do now is basically try to bring that back up a notch. And the website is still online. You can still purchase things. But the problem that I have now is that my website is not up to date. I need to redo everything. To me, that was actually the perfect opportunity to just look at my products. What am I actually making? What am I good at? What do I enjoy making? And how am I going to go about that? So there's a lot of things that I've been thinking about, and I'm really excited for what's to come. The past month and a half, I've been completely obsessed with crochet. I've been crocheting so much, and it's an unhealthy amount. My hands even cramping up every time I wake up, but I'm really enjoying it. And I've been thinking of like selling scrunchies, coasters, like the little tiny things that I can make in a fairly short amount of time, because bigger projects take more time and more effort, and I'm bad at pricing things, so I would rather just not go through that process of thinking how much something's worth. But aside from that, I've also been doing more mugs, more cups, glass bottles. There's so many things that I'm doing now, and I'm really happy about having had that time to think about those things and really just play around with a lot of stuff. And now it's time for me to get serious about it, you know? Another thing I want to do is workshops. I want to create a creative community in Antwerp that just comes together, do creative activities. I would like to connect people with each other. I've always been very passionate about connecting people and like the networking part of life, and like, you know, oh, I need someone who does this. Oh yeah, I know someone for that. Like, you should really reach out to them. I've always been good at that, and I really want to pull that through in my own business. So I would like to organize workshops where people can learn to, like, basically like an introduction basically introductions to certain skills. So introduction to embroidery, because I embroider now, introduction to knitting, introduction to crochet, introduction to painting. There's so many things that I can teach people. I love teaching. Yeah, just building that little community of people that want to be creative, that want to spend maybe one afternoon every 2 to 3 weeks together here in Antwerp and get creative. I think that would be a wonderful idea. I'm still kind of working on it. I'm still not sure about a lot of things, so that's a work in progress, but definitely coming up as well. And then the YouTube thing again, obviously, I've been really missing it. I've been missing the times that I just sat down, talked to my camera, knowing that people would be watching it and maybe learn something, maybe get entertained, maybe have it on while chilling and doing their own thing. I've always loved YouTube, both consuming it and making it. So yeah, I just really wanted to come back and put that little time into myself again, because it's something that I've not been doing. I've not been properly taking care of myself for the past few years. I think someone's at my door. Yeah, I've not really been taking care of myself lately. I'm reluctant to admit that, but I want to put that time into myself again, that energy into myself again, and take care of myself again. And it might sound weird because, like, how is YouTube going to help you with that? It's just a form of structure for me, knowing that I have to do something at a certain time in during the week, and then having that little, I don't know, time cut out. It's always been my time. And to me, it's always provided me some sense of structure as well. I used to film my videos before classes, come home, do my schoolwork, and then I would edit it. And by Wednesday or Sunday, my video would be up. I'm still not sure what my schedule would be like posting wise. But since it's Tuesday today, and I do think that I'll be editing this video today, I do think that my videos will be coming online on Wednesdays? I'm generally not sure. I think it will be Wednesdays, and then maybe if I have like a special kind of video. No, yeah. On Wednesdays, I'll be doing the sit-down videos, so probably once every 2 weeks, not too many. But then on Sundays will be my weekly vlogs. I have the cutest little camera that I'm taking with me these days, and it's the cutest camera. It's a Canon V10, and it literally just genius. It pops up like this, and you don't have to hold your arm all the way like this when you're on the streets. You literally just hold it close to your face, and you're completely in frame without having to be like, oh no, people are looking at me, help. I've been filming, I think, for 2 years now almost with this camera, so I'm super excited to see what I can cook up with all the footage that I have. Things are rolling again. I'm really happy about that. It's such something I enjoy doing, and I find a lot of joy and peace and quiet in watching other people do their thing and follow their dreams, and scrunch up all that they do and like be creative and things like that. So I would like to be that too. Anywho, I just wanted to announce that I'm back. I'll do anything that has to do with graphic design, photography, creative projects. So that will be crochet, that can be embroidery, that can be knitting, that can be painting, that can be anything else. And then aside from that, I'll also be sharing my design process, like prints that I have, mugs, maybe tote bags, greeting cards. There's so much that I do. I've been hiding it for a long time, but now it's done. I'm not hiding anymore. I'm happy to be seen again. I'm happy to get out there again. I'm happy to not feel self-conscious anymore. Because that's been a real problem. I don't know where that came from, because honestly, if you look back at my videos, you'll see a very confident person, sometimes maybe overly confident, but I literally lost myself, and I'm happy to be me again. Yay. So yeah, I hope you guys are happy to see me again. The sun is coming in, so I'm a little bit overlit, I think. Where are you coming from? Turn down the ISO. I hope you guys will be with me on this journey. At the end of April, I'll be doing a webshop launch. I don't know the exact date yet. Today is March 31st, which means that I still have 3 weeks, I think. I might be announcing it next week. This was, to me, the biggest hurdle I had to overcome, and now I can actually move forward. So that means that you'll be able to buy cards, greeting cards, especially with Eid coming up. You can buy henna, even fresh henna that I make myself. You can buy gifts and prints and tote bags and I don't know what else yet. So yeah, be sure to wait for that. Subscribe to this channel. I'll be putting my studio vlogs up again from now on. And not just like studio vlogs, probably just regular vlogs. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I can take you guys with me on the journey. And I'm really happy. I'm really doing well, alhamdulillah. And I'm grateful to be back at this point where I can do things that I enjoy again, and where I'm not feeling the dread of, oh no, what if people see me? Guess what? People have seen me already, so what's the problem? I don't get it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope to see you guys soon. and I hope my video on Sunday will be published around 3-ish o'clock. Think of this video as a very long introduction to where have I been, you know. Anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you next week in a new Sitting Now video. Bye!